is Lindy. 안녕하세요 여러분, 전 Lindy라고 합니다. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to dance KARD's Gunshot. So to begin, you're going to be seeing a screen now that has the times for everything. So if you just want to go to the end and watch it with counts or go to a specific part, you can do that. I'll also put the times in the description box down below. So today I'm going to be teaching you the Keypoint dance to it, so the 40 second long video that KARD sent out, so it starts a little bit before the chorus, but I'm going to be starting from the as long as you love me, that part, and then through to the chorus. Cool. So the first moves is going to start with the girl in the middle. Sorry, I don't know any of their names. So she's going to start with 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as you love me, the good and the ugly. Or something like that. So that's what she's doing. So to begin, you're gonna start with, they say I don't give a damn about you, then there's a gunshot and they say mistake or this day. And then the first move, you're gonna start with your right foot in front of your left. You're gonna have both your legs slightly bent, but you're gonna be kind of on the toe of your right foot. So if you look from the side, it kind of looks like this. And your hands are going to be, there's going to be 2 people in front of you if you have more than yourself dancing, and you're going to be grabbing their hands and throwing them down. If you're by yourself, you can just kind of hold it in front of your mouth, neck area, and just hold them flat once against each other. Good. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to start hands in front of each other, and you're going to say, as long as you love me, and all that is you're going to throw your hands down, kind of keeping them controlled, keep it smooth. As long as you bend your legs slightly when your hands come down, straighten them slightly when your hands come up, and then you're going to throw your hands down to either side in fists. Well, they're not really throwing, it's kind of more delicate, but they're going to come down into fists. Good, so your hands are just coming sweep down, up, down. And your hips, your legs and your hips are kind of just following down, up, down. Good, so altogether that's going to look like 7, 8, as long as you love me. Good. After that, the good and the ugly, all you're gonna do is you've got your right foot in front of your left. You're gonna put your right foot down, and you're basically just gonna be doing a squat with your legs. You're gonna kind of squat like that, and your hands, they're going to wrap around so that they come down onto your thighs, and they're gonna end up with the fingers pointing inwards towards each other, and they're flat on your upper thighs. And you're going to bend down, and then when you stand up, you're gonna roll your head to the right or to the forward. You're gonna roll it up, kind of pushing off of your legs with your hands, and then you're gonna end up with your hands kind of in streamlined position, except the palms are facing each other and they're touching, just like this, and your face straight forward. Good, so it's going to look like after you, as long as you love me, the good and the ugly. Good, so you're just sweeping down and hands up. Good, after that, you're going to be walking forward. You're going to start with your right foot. You're going to do right, left, right. And when you do the left, right, so you take your right foot step 1 forward, the left you just do a normal step, and then the right foot, instead of going forward, you're gonna bring it out so that your legs are shoulder width apart. Good, and this whole time the hands, they were up here, they're just coming down. They're gonna slide behind your head, so it's going to be right, left, right, and then they're gonna come up to do the next move, yeah. But basically they're just coming down when you kind of walk forward. Okay, correction on the lyrics, because I just checked it to make sure, because I knew they were wrong. They say 무엇이든 다 괜찮아. And so what those are going to be all together after they, as long as you love me, the good or the ugly, 무엇이든 다. So on the 든 다 is when you're going to take left, right, 무엇이든 다, and you're going to end up with your right hand with the fingers touching. They end up like this, I don't know what to call that. They end up to the right like that, kind of like you're telling someone to be quiet, and you look to the right. Good, so after your hands come down, also your right hand is gonna kind of hit your left shoulder, and you're gonna look and then end up to the right. Yeah, so that's another little detail. So it's gonna all look like together. From here, it'll be 무엇이든 다. Good. After that, 괜찮아 is what they're doing. So this is just a head isolation. If you need to look up a tutorial or look at one of my many other I feel like it's in like some wavy songs. It's in probably, I don't know, NCT song somewhere. But so basically all you're doing for the head ISO is you're gonna look right, hand is up here like this, and you're going to go starting to the left, right, and let your head wiggle back and forth. And so all that is try to just keep your head straight up and down. Don't let it turn like this, just push it. So really just keep it flat, almost like you're pushing your head this way, but you're not turning it, you're just pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, yeah. And I've said this before, but if you haven't seen my other tutorials, basically you really want to feel your neck muscles like up, down, this part moving like throughout your neck. When you push it, you're going to be feeling it strain through here. If you're twisting like this, you're going to be feeling that more up at like the base of your head, and you're not going to be engaging these muscles. So if you're not engaging the mid muscles, then you're probably turning your head like this. You really want to push and feel it through the muscles there, like you're really flexing these muscles when you go back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, so that's just going to be after you 괜찮아, and so it's going to be just left, right, right. You're gonna do that 4, I guess, head ISOs. Gonna go to each side twice. Good, and the rest of the time you look forward when you do those, and you don't move the rest of your body. Cool, so let's go back to the beginning up till there, and then we'll move on. So I'll say 7, 8, as long as you love me, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as you love me, the good and the ugly, 다 괜찮아. Yeah. After that, after the 괜찮아, they say, it's like you control me, without you I'm lonely, 하지만 너 다르잖아. Blazing like a gun. Yeah, words are like a gun. Cool, so then that starts the official like chorus part. Cool, so what's happening here? After you 괜찮아, you're gonna bring your hands, they're gonna wrap down and around again. And the same thing as before when we were at the side, they're gonna end up with your hands on top of your thighs. And you're gonna be bending down in a squat. And as you do that, you're gonna be kind of doing this like dolphin dive with your head and your upper body. Not like a proper dolphin dive, but you're gonna be weaving like this. So your head is going to go down, and it's gonna hit down when you bend your legs and your hands hit the top of your legs all at the same time. Down, look up before you get all the way up. You're gonna look up, bring up your body. Don't straighten your legs fully until they're going to hit for the next move. Yeah, so just one more time. So it's going to look like after you, 괜찮아, 6, 7, 8, it's like you. Yeah, just like that, it's like you. And then on control me, so you're here, you're gonna bring your hands in fists, and they're gonna hit down in an X in front of each other. And when they hit into that X, that's gonna initiate your hips. So your hips are gonna rotate. If the ground is a clock, they're gonna go counterclockwise. So they're gonna push your legs straight, and you're gonna hit your hips back to the left, come around to the right before they come forward. And don't move your upper body, keep that level bent over. You're just going to be legs bent here. When you hit your hands, that's going to straighten your legs and hit your hips all the way around. Good, and that's going to be on the, it's like you control me. So on the troll me is when you're going to be doing that rotation, good. After that, so after you, it's like you control me, without you. All you're gonna do is you're gonna stand up, bringing your legs together, your right foot slightly in front of your left, and you're going to be, your hands were here, they're going to be, it's kind of like you're opening or like taking your shirt off. They're gonna open up to either side, stay in fists, and then come down. Yeah, so one more time, it's going to look like after you, it's like you control me, without you. Good, and you're kind of slightly tilted to the left corner-ish. Without you, I'm lonely. You're gonna bring your left hand up. It's gonna hit onto almost like the inner elbow of your right arm, but right above that. And your right arm, you're gonna imagine that there's a softball, and you're gonna toss it up just like that. Yeah, so you're just going to, after you, without you, I'm lonely. Yeah, you're gonna also hit your head up as you hit up the softball on lonely. Good, so all together, one more time from the, it's like you control me. So 5, 6, 7, 8, it's like you control me, without you, I'm lonely. Good. After that is the 하지만 너 다르잖아. that part. So this part, the 하지만 너, all you have to do is you're having your head, hands on the side of your head, you're like, it's driving you crazy, something like that. You're gonna walk to a different position, so you can kind of step, you know, right, left, to forward if you want, if you don't have anybody else, but she walks in position to the left, so she's just walking on the 하지만 너, on the no, you want to end up with your feet shoulder width apart, and then on 다르잖아, you're going to be hitting your hand, it's going to be in this 2-finger gun position, and you're going to be hitting it up, 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 kind of like you're going to have your hand almost in goalpost position, then like straighten it, goalpost straighten, roughly is kind of what it is. And then at the same time, you're going to be moving your left leg. You're just going to pump it, pump it, pump it, just taking small steps with your hands. So it's going to look like after you, without you, I'm lonely. 하지만 너 다르잖아. Yeah, cool. So after this is that little part. So the person singing does all 3 다르잖아, and she doesn't do that, but since I'm kind of mixing people, I'm just going to do 다르잖아 and then start it. So I'm just going to do 2 pumps. And what this next move is you're going to be first hitting your legs out. So your legs are out here, you bring in your right foot slightly, you're going to be bending your legs out, and as you bend your legs out, your hands are going to be following them, so have both your hands in the 2-finger gun position, and they're going to bring them down. They're going to start kind of with your legs, kind of like your hands and your legs are copying each other. So your hands just come straight down. When you bend your legs, the knees go out. That's going to bring the hands out to either side. Then you're going to bring the knees in, bring your hands in, and then bring them up to your chest. That's just the first step of that. So one more time, it's going to be after you, 다르잖아, and up. So it's just down, side, down, up. Good. Or if you want to do it with counts, it's going to be after you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. So 5 and 6 is what the kind of counts are. After that, you're going to, it's slightly like whacking. If you know that at all, you're basically bringing your hands like that, but if not, all you have to do, hands are up here. You're going to be leading first a little bit with your elbows. You're kind of like going to whip your hands behind your head. So bring your elbows up, then you're going to straighten your hands to either side, and you're going to turn them, hit behind your head, kind of like you're hitting back to your shoulders, and then they're going to just whip them forward in front. So it's not exactly like whacking, but it's a similar, I feel like they're kind of trying to do whacking, not entirely sure, maybe it's just elements of it. It's going to come forward, and when it comes forward, you're going to end up with your thumbs up, and they're going to be crossed in this double finger gun position still. So it's going to look like, after you, straighten, open, straighten, up, bring the arms back, hit, cross. Good. So a little bit faster, it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Or they're going to say, your words are like, good. So after this, last little part, so to end up here, on the your words are like you're just going to hit here, your right foot is behind your left, and that's just going to end up when you cross forward, you're going to take a step back with your right, slightly tilt your head to the right, hit forward, and then just open up your arms, kind of a bit wider than shoulder width, just slowly on the lyrics. Good. So again, one more time, slowly all together, that's going to look like after you, without you, I'm lonely. 하지만 너 다르잖아. Your words are like good, is what it's gonna look like. Cool. So before we go on to the main chorus, let's go back from the beginning and do it today. So I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as you love me. Cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as you love me, the good or the ugly, 뭐시든 다 괜찮아. 7, 8. It's like you control me without you. I'm lonely. 하지만 너 다르잖아. Your words are like good. Okay, moving on to the chorus. It's a bit easier, I think, than the pre-chorus. So after they say, your words are like a gun, boom, boom, shot, hit, and is what that next little part is. So after your words are like a, you're gonna jump so that your feet are shoulder width apart and they're gonna be slightly bent, and you're gonna have your hands still in that 2-finger gun position. They're gonna stay that way for a while, and you're gonna have your elbows in, and they're going to be kind of right in front of either shoulder, just like this. So it's going to look like, your words are like a gun. Good. After that, gun, you're gonna hear 2 gunshots. It's going to go hit, hit, shot, and so on the hit, I'm saying hit, but there's 2 gunshots going. If I say shot, you might confuse it with the lyrics. So when they do the 2 shots, the 2 hits, you're just going to hit your hand, straighten it up around behind you, then your left one, straighten it up behind you, and as you do that, you're going to be twisting your legs. So whichever side is going, that leg is going to twist. So when you go to the right, you're going to twist that knee in. So hit the knee in, and then you go to the left, you're going to hit the knee in. Good. So it's going to look like, your words are like a gun, hit, hit. Good. So stay bent and really just hit in, rebound, hit in, rebound. Good. After that, after hit me like a gun, boom, boom, shot, all you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your feet, hop them together, cross your right in front of your left, and you're gonna bring your hands back to, they're gonna be in an X position, still in the 2-finger gun, palms are facing your body, and they're going to start here. You're gonna slowly bend your legs, almost like you're curtsying or something, and as you do that, you're gonna bring your hands slowly upwards as you slowly look up. So it's going to look up like that. Good. So that's just going to be, your words are like a gun, boom, boom, shot. Yeah, good. So it's just shot. Or if you want to go by counts, your words are like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is when they come up. And then on the 7, 8, on the 7, you're going to hit down, and that's going to then jump you so that your legs are back apart from each other and your hands are open. So it's going to be, your words are like a gun, hit, hit, shot, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. After that, 5, 6, 7, I'm bleeding love, of, is what they're doing. So your legs / hips, all they're doing is they're gonna stay bent, and they're just going to rock back and forth. So just pushing your hips kind of down up to the right, down up to the left, just like that, but try to keep your shoulders kind of very still and let your hips move like around it. Try kind of like, you can kind of almost like you're leaning back a little bit kind of with your head and everything, but letting your hips rock. And what your hands are doing, so it's going to look like, boom, I'm bleeding love. The hands are first going to start pushing in the direction that the hips are going. So they're both palms are out to either wall. They're going to be pushing out to either wall. They're going to push towards the right. Then they're going to quickly go left, right when your hips go to the left. So it's going to look like bleeding good. After that, your hips, again, your hips just kind of stay. Your hands are doing it slightly syncopated. So they're going to Then your hands, you're gonna drop your left hand, you're gonna bring your right hand into a fist, bring it up kind of at this 45-degree angle as you rock again to the of, like that. So you just continue your hips while your hands go up. So all together, so you know how many hips and stuff to do, it's going to look like, I'm bleeding of. Good. So it's just slow on the first one, and then go the same speed for the rest. So in total, you're gonna be doing 4 hips. It's just to the right, to the left, right, left. Good. So back to the beginning of the course, we'll go from up to there. So I'll say 5, 6, your words are like a, okay? So 5, 6, your words are like a gun, shoot, shoot, shot, ought, hit, I'm bleeding, of. Good. After that, they hit me like a gun, boom, boom, shot, ought, is what's happening. So after you're here, bleeding love, you end up here. You're gonna bring in your left foot for the first time. You're just gonna bring it in, and as you bring it in, your hands are gonna come back, kind of like the first move we had at the beginning when we did the gunshots. It's gonna be in that position to start, and they're going to be in front of kind of your neck area. They're going to roll, if the ground is a clock, your hands are gonna roll clockwise both times, or kind of roll to the right, right. And when you take a step with your left foot, that's when you initiate the first roll. So it's going to bleeding of. They hit me. Good. So hit me, and you really just kind of want to roll around your elbows. So you kind of want to keep your elbows in and let your wrists and hands go around in that circle. So they're going to hit circle, and then they're going to do another circle, but they're going to do it up above the head this time. And when they hit the above the head circle, they're going to jump their feet out to shoulder width apart. So it's going to look like, after bleeding love, they hit me like a. Good. So really focusing on the hitting that to kind of like the right, right. They hit me like a. Good. After that, they hit me like a gun. And if you want to get on the ground, you can. If you want to stand up, you can. You know, people are kind of doing every other. But so what they're doing with their hands is they're kind of acting like they're holding a gun. So your left hand is forward, your right hand is kind of in front, kind of, I guess, pulling the trigger or something like that. And they're going to start from the right. You're going to be kneeled up on your right knee is going to be up. And you're not going to be sat back on your leg. You're going to be prepped up off of it so that it'll be easier to get up later. And you're going to right. And then you're going to hear the hit, hit, which is like the gunshots again, and you're going to hit to the middle left. And when you do that, kind of make small rainbows, so like rainbow middle, rainbow left, and have your head following it the whole time. So it's going to look like, from the standing up, it's going to be bleeding of. They hit me like a gun, boom, boom. Good, just like that. After that, moving on, it's going to say sha'at. You're going to stand up on the sha, and you're gonna just straighten your legs. You don't have to move your legs at all. Left hand is gonna come down by your waist, and your right hand, it's gonna be in that gun position, and it's gonna be kind of like you're whispering in front of your mouth, and you're gonna be looking towards the right. And it's going to say sha on the at. You're going to be just hitting your hand up, and then straighten it, and then let it come down. And as you do that, you can hit your head back as your hand goes up, and then straighten your head and kind of do a slow body roll, not a huge one, but just kind of let your chest roll as the hand comes down. So it's going to look like gun, boom, boom, sha, at. Good. And I'm kind of prepped off of my left foot, so kind of like my left toe is up, putting my body weight onto the right when I do the sha, so that when I do the at, I can kind of fall back onto it. Good. So let's do from the bleeding love, your words are like a gun, okay? So bleeding love, of, they hit me like a gun, boom, boom, sha, at. Good. After that, you're going to, there's gonna hear beats in the background, but it'll be sha, at, hit, and All you're gonna do is you're gonna take that left gun and you're gonna hit it forward, and then you're gonna bring both of your hands up to either side, and you're gonna pop your chest out, and then you're gonna hit the chest in and bring your hands kind of like your elbows up. Good, so it's going to look like boom, gun, boom, boom, sha, at, point and hit. Good. And then after that is the last part. I'm bleeding la, of, they hit me like a, is the ending. And so that's not too hard, but the ending is after you boom and clap, you're gonna squat. You're gonna end up squatting to the left. You're going to be kind of like you're pulling a shirt on, or kind of like you're just following, the line of your arm. You're gonna start from the wrist and bring it up. And you're gonna start with your legs bent. Then you're just gonna be twisting your legs in, out, in, out, in, out. So just bringing the knees in, out, just like that. I'm kind of on my toes, but I don't think it actually matters if you're on your toes or heels. I think you can do either way. It doesn't look too specific. It might be easier on your heels, honestly. So whatever it is, but just get your heels, your knees in, out, and that's going to look like after you gunshot 7, 8, 1, 2, and you're just going to bring the hand all the way up to the chest on the 1, 2, and your legs just continue, and now you're going to go to the opposite side, hit both your arms down, your left arm is going to touch your right wrist and bring it up, 3, 4, and then 5, and up. All you're going to do on the 5, you're just going to stay here on the and you're just going to hit your hands slightly out, then bring them into fists right by your chest, and you're going to hear, they hit me like a, and all you're going to do is you're going to push out, shift your hips to the left, on hit me, and then on like a, you're going to bring them in, and then push out again, shift your hips to the right. So it's going to look like, they hit me like a gun, boom, boom, shot, point, and bleeding, la, of, they hit me like a. Good. Let's go back from the they hit me like a gun to the end, and then we'll go to the entire chorus section to the end, and then we'll do everything, okay? So I'll say 5, 6, they hit me like a. So 5, 6, they hit me like a gun, boom, boom, shot, point, I'm bleeding, the, of, they hit me like a. Good. So now let's bring it back from the beginning of the chorus part minus like the pre-chorus. So starting from your words are like a. I'll say 5, 6, and then count. So 5, 6, your words are like a gun, boom, boom, shot, boom, I'm bleeding, love, of, they hit me like a gun, boom, boom, shot, point, I'm bleeding, love, of, they hit me like a. Good. Okay, so now let's do the whole dance from the beginning, and then we'll do the whole thing. So I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as you love me. 5, 6, 7, 8, as long as you love me, the good and the ugly. 멋이든 다 괜찮아. 7, 8, it's like you control me, without you I'm lonely. 하지만 너 다르잖아. Your words are like a gun, boom, boom, shot, 7, bleeding love, of, they hit me like a gun, boom, boom, shot, point, I'm bleeding love, of, they hit me like a. Good. And that's all for today's video. If you liked today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any upcoming videos. 여러분 오늘 봐주셔서 감사드리고 이 영상을 재미있게 보셨으면 구독, 좋아요하고 댓글을 많이 남겨주세요. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.